Now, Robert, in your new book, Mastering Life Before It's Too Late, you talk about mornings. Mornings are important to you. Why is that?
I believe that mornings, we have about 25,000 of them, if we live an average life expectancy, are God's way of helping us begin every day for Him. You know, that He created the world as a sphere. He created everything in circles and spheres so that every year the earth will go around the sun, and we'll get a new beginning every 365 days, and every single 24 hours the sun rotates on its axis and we get a new start for a brand new day. And being able to wake up and see the sun come up and say, this is the day the Lord has made, I will rejoice and be glad in it. We set and establish our mood in those first moments and the first minutes of the day. And my own particular habit, which I've been doing for over 40 years now, I'm not originally a morning person, but I've sort of learned that this is important, is I'll get up and get a cup of coffee. Maybe I'll watch the news just a few minutes to sort of get awakened. But then I go to my desk. I have a spare bedroom upstairs now that our girls have grown and left home, and I've got a desk in the spare bedroom, and I'll just meet with the Lord there. That is my place of meeting with the Lord every morning. And I'll get a cup of coffee. It's sort of like having coffee with God. And I'll have my journal, and I may write just a little bit in there. I explain really how I go about doing it in the book Mastering Life Before It's Too Late. But the main thing is really meeting with the Lord in prayer and Bible study. Because when you read your Bible, then He is speaking to you. It's a relationship, it's a conversation. And you may not want to read 5 or 6 or 7 chapters. Some people are overwhelmed if they try to read too much. But sometimes just a verse or a paragraph, you read something, you think about it, you get something for the day. I pick up where I left off the day before and just read consecutively, usually through a book. Maybe I'll work on memorizing one of those verses. And then I spend time in prayer. And I have a prayer list I go through because there's some things I don't want to forget to ask the Lord for. And having this daily devotional habit helps me begin every morning on the right note. And I'm an evangelist for this. I think it's very important for people to learn to meet with the Lord alone and have a relationship with Him in that quiet place every day, whether it's morning or noon or evening, whatever works for them. But to me, that is a huge part of what it means to really be in mastery of one's life.
Yeah, having that relationship with God. Thank you again, Robert.